Hey everyone, it's Kenji. We're making some smoked brisket and kimchi fried rice. So I've been working with my friend Andrew Rubenstein of Hey Bagel, which is one of my favorite bagel shops in the city. It's over in U Village. And so we're working on this collab together. So we were recipe testing yesterday, and as part of that, I got pastrami and smoked meats from various places. So I had a big chunk of smoked brisket left over from Outsider Barbecue, which is, I think, also, one of the best barbecue places in the city. They're about a year old now. But this is Texas style smoked brisket. Oh boy, it's delicious. And we thought to ourselves, oh, well, why not do some fried rice with it? Kimchi and Spam, I love that combo. Kimchi and bacon, I love that combo. So kimchi and smoked brisket seemed like a natural to me. Got a little bit of sesame oil in there. I'm going to get that brisket in there. Just get it starting to sort of render a little bit and get a little bit crispy. Okay. Then I've also got my kimchi here. So I'm going to start by chopping this kimchi up. This is pretty old kimchi, so it's been like pretty strongly fermented, nice and sour, so that flavor comes through in the rice. Okay, so we're just going to dice it up into like little half-inch pieces so that it mixes well with the rice. Just like that. Now let me grab a little strainer. I'm going to take the kimchi juice, pour it out in there. And so we're gonna try and separate, the solids from the juice and keep the solid bits as dry as possible. But we are gonna end up using kind of both those parts. Okay, so I'm just gonna get in here with my hands and kind of squeeze out as much of that juice as possible. Okay, and then I'll go right in here into the pan. This is some of that extra rendered brisket fat. I'll get in there also. All right, so a couple more components here. I got my kimchi juice to that. I'm just gonna add maybe a tablespoon or so of gochujang. It's like Korean fermented chili paste. And a dash of soy sauce. A couple teaspoons of soy sauce. And then I'm just gonna try and get this all homogeneous into a sort of thick liquid. If you try and add the gochujang and kimchi juice and everything kind of separately, what ends up happening is that gochujang really clumps up and it's difficult to get it to coat the rice nicely. So you want to try and get this smooth, at least relatively smooth. All right, that is smelling good. We discussed instead of kimchi doing something like sauerkraut in here to make it a little bit more like a Reuben, but I think this will work. All right. Let me take all that out and I'll give my wok a quick scrub down. I didn't heat preheat my wok properly before starting, which is why this stuff kind of sticks onto the bottom. Should come out easily. All right, wiped out our wok. So this is jasmine rice that is a day old, and I've left it uncovered. So it's not completely dry, but it's pretty dry. I think I only need about half of that for this. So a couple cups of rice. I'm going to take some sesame oil, a couple teaspoons of it, pour it over the rice, and then use my fingers to kind of break it up. And that should help the rice grains stay a little bit separate. Kimchi style fried rice is typically not as dry as like a Chinese fried rice or Japanese fried rice, where all your individual grains are sort of really, chewy and separate. You could even do this with fresh rice, and it tends to be a little bit sort of moister and stickier in texture. Okay, all our rice is separated. Our wok is dry. Let's get our garnish ready. Just a few scallions. I'm going to push some of those aside for the garnish at the end, and then the rest we'll use to cook with. All right, so when I'm cooking a wok, I get a little bit of oil in there to start. This is all sesame oil I'm using. And rub it in there. Smoking hot is what we're looking for. And then we'll get the rest of our oil in, so about a tablespoon or so, and then immediately go in with our rice. Give it some good tosses, try and get those grains a little bit separated. So when you do preheat the pan properly, you can see it becomes nice and non-stick like that. Get our brisket and our cabbage back in. We're going pretty high proportion of stuff to rice in this. Okay, let me get my scallions for cooking in. And then we'll go in with our sauce. So you can see when you add all that kind of wet sauce, it does make the rice stickier than in your sort of average Chinese style fried rice, and that's totally fine. It smells really good. I think that brisket's gonna work. I'm just gonna let it sit just for a tiny bit on that one side, so we get a little bit of crispness over that rice. So let me give it a taste also, make sure it doesn't need any more seasoning. It likely does not need any more salt or MSG or anything. No, it is good. Get a little texture built into that bottom. I can give it a flip and get most of that crispy stuff back on top. There we go. All right, so let's get this onto the plate and then we'll just fry a couple eggs. I think we'll be ready to go. All right, for the eggs, I'm going to use my small Our Place Titanium Pro pan. Just a little bit of neutral oil. The wok and the pan, both of them are my collaborations with Our Place. You can get them from my shop, kenjilopezalt.com/shop. Okay, that looks good to me. Tiny bit of salt and MSG, a little black pepper. I like my eggs a little crispy. If the white's a little crispy, you can do it however you want, but yeah, I do like my eggs crispy and bubbly. I think we're getting close. Sometimes just spoon a little of that hot fat over the little bits of white that are still a little mucusy. I think that's good. All right. Let's get some the scallion greens on here. And that's it. Really, really simple. You know, you're relying a lot on, well, I did this with really good smoked brisket. I don't know if you're gonna have really good access to really good smoked brisket, but you can do this with bacon. You could do this with pastrami. Any sort of flavorful cured or smoked meat will work, but you know, you're really relying a lot on the flavor of the meat and then the flavor of that kimchi and kimchi juice, because everything else is pretty simple as far as fried rice goes. All right, let's break our egg into it. Whoa, look at that. You get a little bit of the crispy meat. Excellent. We should call up owner, who is the owner of Outsider Barbecue. Maybe do a kimchi fried rice pop-up sometime. All right. Smoked brisket, kimchi fried rice, real easy. Guys, gals, non-binary pals, bye. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Head over to KenjiLopez-alt.com. There you can find links to join my Patreon. There's various tiers with different perks, but that's where you're gonna find all of my printed recipes. Most of them are for free. You'll also get access to special perks like new product releases, early access to things, live streams, AMAs. At KenjiLopez-alt.com, you'll also find my shop where you'll find all of my books. You can get them signed and personalized, shipped anywhere in the world, as well as my products and product collaborations. You'll also find live event listings there. I do live events sometimes. And I'd love to see you come by. All right, see you later.